Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shafikah Binti Zulkifli and my metric number is 262285. For the part introduction. When our demands and aim are irreconcilable with others, we are said to be in a conflict. The skill to effectively manage communication issues does not always come readily. So, for this assignment, our group focused on work-life conflict. Work-life conflict is a type of inter-role tension in which work and family responsibilities are completely contradictory or different, making it impossible to meet needs in a scope whole meeting demands from the others. The coronavirus pandemic started in 2019, threw business, family, and social life into disarray. Work-life conflict exposure may have shifts as a result of this significant development. In normal time before the COVID-19, the distinction between work and non-work responsibility are potential flashpoints for conflict that most of us face in our daily life. We will take a look at the cause, effects, consequences, and also strategies to handle the work-life conflict in this slide.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shazni Binti Muhammad. My metric number is 262666. So today I want to explain about problem statement and causes. So problem statement and causes of work-family conflict are related to each other. So the first problem statement is change in employment demographic trends. A woman's desire to fulfill a career causes them to neglect responsibility to the family. The situation suggests that changing demographic trends bring about change to the role of women in family institutions. For the second problem statement is no time to spend time with family members. Basically, the role and responsibility had to be divided into employee when at company and a role as family members when at home. Those with dual role will experience this problem. Next problem statement is behavioral change. Behavioral change towards oneself occurs due to the influence of attitude in the workplace. Behavioral change in their work have affect their personal life so much that they are carried away by the attitude from work to home. And this problem statement occurs due to family pressure. Changing demographic trend coupled with family pressure has led to women helping in the employment sector. The next causes are responsibility towards work, family, and personal role. Responsibility at work and in family relationship are two different responsible from each other. Most of those who work have to choose and clarify one of these. Next causes is the role and influence of behavior in the workplace. Work pressure can also have a negative impact because a person's role when at work will definitely influence the role when at home. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Work-family conflict were found to be strongly connected with sadness, youth health, and drinking. Work-life conflict has an impact on standard of living and overall sense of well-being. Individuals who are intensely committed to their jobs and family duties are more likely to be impacted by work-family conflict, and their quality of life will suffer the consequences.
My name is Nur Azmina binti Hamzah. My metric number is 279125. Now I will continue for the consequences. The first consequences is increased by life stress. By nature, human beings desperately need someone to share and express emotions with to reduce the stress they face. However, due to the busy work schedule, the person must bear the burden of stress alone because they think they do not want to disturb other family members. The next consequences is depression. One of the causes that lead to depression is being in a bad relationship with the closest person or family. In this situation, strained family bonds resulting from allocated tasks have resulted in the neglect of the children, which might lead to the depression over time. The last consequences is burnout. Working parents will be more prone to have disputes at work as well as in their families as a result of their burnout. This is due to the fact that they are responsible of their family and employment.
Hi, my name is Nur'Ainun Shafikah Binti Abdul Ghani, match number 265205. Now I will explain about the strategy to overcome work-family conflict. Firstly, family supportive. This strategy helps employees to manage multiple work and non-work responsibility, which can reduce family pressure. Employees are more comfortable to work within this working environment. Next, flexible working schedule. This strategy can easily suit employee lifestyle, work and family life, while company needs to increase the flexibility to respond to the changes in demand and remain competitive. It enables employees to accomplish tasks during their time and working environment while meets family and personal needs. Lastly, parents must set a good example. Parents should accommodate their children and explain the advantage and disadvantage of those attitudes and how it's essential in daily life. For example, punctuality on time. This strategy will assist the children to follow the rules positively and practically use in their daily life.
In a nutshell, work-family conflicts arise when the responsibility of work and family are irreconcilable, leaving an individual feeling that he or she cannot succeed in either role. An individual does not have the feeling of being a top employee or close relative. It is also not necessary to be a parent to comprehend the anguish. Conflict between work and family can happen to anybody. It all depends on the individual's self in handling the conflict. It is also important for an organization to take care and communicate well with their employees if they find out to have a work-family conflict. This is the best way to make sure that the employee as a working individuals in the family have a stable and good quality of work life and also family's life.